That's motherfucking Adrian Broner, boy. Hey, your nickname the problem for real. You got problems, bro. You got problems, man. But everybody was saying, "Hey," and you know what? Matter of fact, I was on my man Two Hands live stream when I heard it, and somebody wrote me before I got on Two Hands live stream, and they said something about Adrian Broner DM a 16-year-old. I was like, what the hell is this? It looked like a mistypo to me or something like that. So I ignored it. And then I jumped on Two Hand shit and somebody else brung it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me look into this. Then I look back in my inbox. It's like 8 people say, hey, you see that thing about Adrian Broner? Do that video about Adrian Broner. I was like, what? I was like, what my man did now, man? I looked into it, man. And I seen what they was talking about. People would still write me, right? And they was like, is you gonna do a video about it? Y'all gonna do a video about it? I was like, y'all don't want me to do a video on this because it's not gonna be what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? And I kept telling people that y'all keep asking me, so I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all this video ain't what y'all want, or y'all not gonna agree with me. Some of y'all may agree once you realize where I'm coming from. But usually when I go this direction, it's few and in between because most people can't understand it. Most people ain't real enough to accept what's true. And most people just don't like it when you call out truth. That's one thing I noticed about truth in YouTube. I learned a lot on YouTube, man. You can learn a lot on YouTube about how the world works, man. And I'm convinced it's easier to lie to people than telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I don't want to get too lost. But yeah, so people are asking me about what do I think about him being a 16-year-old girl or whatever, and whatnot. And I told him so. And I know that sound bad, y'all. I know it sound bad. Like, what do you mean so? He's doing this, that. I was like, man, so what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not condoning it in no way, shape, or form or fashion, but quiet is kept. That shit is a lot more prevalent than what you think, man. Some of your favorite people that you like do this kind of shit right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being for real. But the reason why I'm so nonchalant about it and the reason why I say so is simply because we don't have the same energy towards people, man. And I just see the unbalance. And if I can't do it to everybody, then I don't do it to nobody kind of thing. I mean, if I can't hold everybody by that standard, then I don't single one person out because in this world, we like to point a finger at this person and put a sheet over somebody else that does the same thing, you know? So what I mean by that is if we are going to blast Adrian Broner, and he should be blasted, but this is the only thing that I'm saying. If you are going to blast Adrian Broner, if you are going to talk about Adrian Broner, if you are going to clown Adrian Broner, from what I see now, is on all kind of people's platforms talking about, not just boxing platforms, but a little bit of everybody is talking about Adrian Broner. Keep that same energy for every single person that does anything remotely close to like this. This is why I said so what, because y'all pick and choose who y'all want to expose. Let me give you an example. Meaning, if you are up here trying to crucify Adrian Broner for DMing that young girl, not doing nothing with her, but just DMing her, then what do you look like? None of y'all never spoke, did a video, even brung up or even talk about the fact that Oscar De La Hoya didn't DM no underage girl. He raped a 15-year-old girl in Mexico, period. Settled out of court for it. Until y'all put up videos that's on the equal level and on the equal value as Adrian Broner for just DMing somebody, then I say that I don't want to hear it. And this is why I said, so what? Yeah, it's jacked up. Yeah, Adrian Broner is, yeah, man, we all know he mental. We all know that. But unless you're going to do that across the board, then I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And let's be real. That girl that he DM, man, trust me, he didn't. Listen, if I didn't got word about her, you know what I'm saying, then he definitely got word about her. Man, she need to stop acting like she ain't slept with no older dudes before, because she has. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people that know people that know people that know some things. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just talk. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just talk. They got vids and Snapchat and all that other shit too. I done seen it myself personally. You know what I'm saying? So she's not a stranger to sleeping around or flirting with older men. She's if you think she's a stranger to that, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, trust me, she ain't nothing new, and she been doing it. And another thing, this girl been 16 forever. You know what I'm saying? She's been 16. I thought at least she would be 18 by now, like at least 18 or 19. She's still 16. So that means when y'all was telling us she was 16, she wasn't 16. What was she, 13, 14? You know what I'm saying? She's still 16 2 years and something later. You know what I'm saying, Dad? You know what I'm saying? That's just weird to me. But like I said, this is not going to be the video that y'all wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yes, blast Adrian Broner, blast him. But damn it, you better do that all the way across the board, because if not, I'm going to call your ass out for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, ain't nothing wrong with getting on him because he deserved it, you know what I'm saying, to be put on. But here you got Oscar De La Hoya, who literally didn't DM nobody, physically raped somebody. Nobody talks about it. It don't end up on all these outlets. It don't end up on all these channels. Not everybody want to talk about it. So that goes back to what I'm talking about. Society picks and chooses who they wants to out. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the, what's another example I give you? Kind of how they want to out Bill Cosby, but don't want to say shit about Harvey Weinstein. You know what I'm saying? You want to out R. Kelly, but you don't want to say nothing about, what's my man, Brian Glazer or Brian, whoever is director of that X-Men series. You know what I'm saying? Known pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Still working in Hollywood to this day. You know what I'm saying? See, as a society, we pick and choose who we want to out. And as I've told you guys before, I am against the established order because it's unfair as hell and it's biased as hell. So I use those examples. So hopefully maybe some of you can understand why I say I don't even care about this, because we're not going to do it to everybody across the board. Then I don't want to hear about just for this one particular person, because he fits the criteria. He fits the cookie cutter mark of who they want to expose you to. But what about the people they don't want you to know this kind of stuff about? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, the cover-ups. If you're not going to pull the sheet off of every pedophile that's out there, there's no such thing as, oh, well, this is a tolerable pedophile and this is somebody that we just got to out. No, we got to out all of them. And that's what I'm about. So you got to be even Steven across the damn board. Same thing with Mayweather. Everybody wants to talk about his domestic violence. Did any of y'all hear anybody talking about Sergey Kovalov's domestic violence charges? No, they wanted to keep that a utter and total secret from you. A straight up secret. But everybody talks about Floyd Mayweather and who he done put his hands on. Have you ever heard anybody talk about Jim Lampley and all his wives that got domestic violence charges against him? No, you will never hear that. Will you ever hear about Stone Cold Steve Austin and all his domestic violence charges against him? No, you will never hear about that stuff. Why? Because there's certain people in society who we want to out, and then there's certain people who we want to protect. Me, I'm of the like mind of ain't no favoritisms for nobody. Everybody gets it. And that's the theme of this damn channel. So that's why, in a nutshell, I said I didn't care. I actually found it a little bit funny. I know the girl ain't innocent. I know she's sleeping with older men. Does that make it okay for Adrian Broner? No. My problem with you dudes in Instagram is y'all keep letting these girls out y'all, man. Why do y'all keep letting them out y'all like this, dude? You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep letting them put you in a position to expose you. All they about is clout chasing and all this other stuff. Man, Adrian Broner, you supposed to be too high up to be doing some stupid shit like that. Or not only that, don't you got runners, bro? Everybody supposed to have runners, people who go and do shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you how the celebrities do it. Do you think the celebrities contact other people on hand? No. They get their runners or they side people to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then you can get to them. Like, hey, I'm connected with such and such. I represent this and this. He's seen your picture. He like you. He want to be able to call you. Do you got a number or stuff like that? Therefore, you know what I'm saying? They don't get caught up like that. They do that stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? They do that stuff all the time. And when it comes to pedophiles, in case you didn't know, You hop on a plane and get your ass out of the country. That's what all the rich that's what all the rich executives do. That's what all the Hollywood people do. That's what politicians do. And they go to a country where you can sleep with a 12-year-old and not get no backlash. You other fools get caught in the United States with that crap. People with money, this is the kind of stuff they do. This is why they don't get caught. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. Okay? So grown men hollering at little kids or sleeping with young girls, this is nothing new. This shit is hella old and hella deep. Once again, I'm not condoning it, but I see it on a bigger level. It's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? America in particular is big on child trafficking. But you know what? I'm not going to get into that because then YouTube will end up and they'll try to make up something and try to block my channel. This is the reason why I went to Patreon in the first place. But anyways, y'all wanted me to talk about it. And now that I talked about it, you can like it, hate it, thumbs down. I don't give a shit. But what I told you was the absolute truth. And you deep down in your soul and your bone marrow, you know it's the truth too.